Vera Chytilova's 1968 experimental film Daisies is a riotous celebration of insubordination. From the first frame to the last, it serves as an assault on conventional notions of narrative and character. We meet our protagonists, Marie II, blonde, wearer of a flower crown, and Marie I, brunette, as they sunbathe, pleonastic creaking noises suggesting that the pair are but marionettes, deprived of real agency. Their jerky movements can suggest the same, underlining the film's satirical swipes at gender representation. Marie II confides her decision to be a virgin. I look like a virgin, don't I? That was her talking, not me. A statement that underlines the way in which the film plays with existential philosophy. It then shifts to nihilism as the pair decide to go bad in response to the fact everything in the world is going bad. And why? Because, and this is the line they will repeat throughout, because it doesn't matter. Nothing matters, meaning nothing has meaning nor consequence. And this is the grand idea that underpins the film's rejection of narrative norms. Continuity and stability of time and place are both torched. We shift location mid-scene. Cause is uncoupled from effect. Logic thrown out of the window. A window that they look through that turns the world from colour to black and white or vice versa. Even the stability of the cinematic frame is subject to their anarchic annihilation as they take scissors to each other and to the frame itself. Not that there is no narrative organisation whatsoever. The film is structured as a series of vignettes in which we follow the Maries as they go on a series of dates with love-struck older men. As they stare forlornly at Marie I, the brunette one, Marie II exploits their generosity and desire and scoffs her heart out in multiple senses of the word. In between dates, they return to their room, which never quite stays the same, and consume and destroy. This eventually culminates in the gigantic food fight that supposedly earned the wrath of the Czech authorities, and that inspired the director's pointed dedication at the film's conclusion. And then we reach the end. This, being the experimental film that it is, the end, unsurprisingly, doesn't offer the conventional resolution that spectators might expect. At first, the Maries plunge from a swinging chandelier into water. Why? Did you forget? Because nothing matters. Before we are shown what a more positive ending for the Maries could have looked like. Here, Chytilova satirises the kind of state-approved narratives in which the protagonists would embrace change, experience rehabilitation, and go on to become contented cogs in the communist machine. The Maries scuttle back to the scene of their recent crimes, only now it has turned sepia. Their costumes, jumpsuits, constructed from old newspapers. Are they literally wearing the message of the state? And set about repairing the damage they have done, all the time muttering the mantra, if we're good and hard-working, we'll be happy. When they finally lie, like a pair of corpses in a tomb on a tabletop, they continue to insist on their happiness, right up until the moment when Marie I, the brunette one, confesses that she thought this was just a game, and then crash, bang, down comes the chandelier, and the film ends. Sort of, kind of, ish, for a second time. Is Chytilova an auteur? Whatever Czech is for yes, I know according to Google Translate, then I know. This is a film made under communism, but it is one that taps into a much more universal sense of alienation. Chytilova is taking aim at something far wider than just communism. She is launching an attack on the general alienation of youth, and formally, thematically, narratively, ideologically, whatever you've got of it. This is a film that is experimental and challenging on every level.